Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Colourpop review. I have their blushes, their eyeshadows, and their lipsticks. They've came out with quite some new products. They've came out with, what else? Bronzers and highlighters. And they also have lip pencils. I'm just not the biggest fan of lip lining. Well, it's not that I'm not the biggest fan. I'm just not very good at it, so I don't have any of their lip pencils. And I don't have any of the bronzers or highlighters, but like I said, I have eyeshadows, blushes, and lipsticks. Now, I filmed a eye tutorial on this look, but when I was doing the lower lash line, I didn't even press record. So I'm sorry if the footage does get in there about the eye tutorial. I'm hoping it looks good. I think it looks good from what I can see. But if it is, I'm sorry that I didn't show you guys the lower lash line. But let's just go ahead and get on to the actual product. So I have 4 of their eyeshadows. All of their eyeshadows are $5. That was the first product that this company ever came out with, which I will link and put everything that I'm talking about in the description box below. So I have 4 of the eyeshadows. All their eyeshadows are $5. Their lippy pencils, which I'll show you everything in a second, their lippy pencils and lippy sticks are also $5. Their blushes are $8, their highlighters are $8, and their bronzers are $8. Seriously guys, for the price of this, or of these products, it is so amazing, like I can't even explain. Like, wow. Okay, so let's talk about these shadows. So I tried, to get all the information I possibly could on all of this stuff. So what I think is these shadows, they have 115 shades, so a huge variety, and they're even coming out with more. I wrote this quite a while ago, so they probably have a lot more now. They have collections as well where they do just eyeshadows and lippy sticks, or just lippy sticks, and stuff like that. So their shadows, 115 and counting. The finishes are satin, matte, metallic, ultra metallic, pearlized, and pressed pigment. They might have came out with some more as well. So this is what the packaging for the eyeshadow looks like. I'm going to do close-ups of swatches and all of that. So this is the packaging. I have the shade Hustle. This is a matte finish. This, I'm not the biggest fan of their matte finishes. It's quite honestly hard to blend for me. I don't know, it's just the texture. This is where it's gonna get me. The texture of these are crazy. They're like the, similar to the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blushes, I think they're called, where they have like a squish. It's kind of like that. I'll show you in the close-up, like that you can like press your finger in there and make an imprint. It's the strangest thing, but I feel like because of that texture, the matte shadows are a little hard to blend out, so I honestly never use this shade, but it is, it's a beautiful shade. It's a beautiful burgundy. The next shade is Effect. This is another matte shade. It's a blue-green. It's the strangest thing ever, but it is gorgeous. You can tell the swatch a lot better seeing the close-up. It's green, it's blue, it's teal, it's strange, but it is a beautiful shadow. Again, I don't use that one too often. One, because I don't wear blue eyeshadows too often, so I don't know why I really bought that one. And also because it is a matte shade, it's a little bit harder to blend out. This is my favorite one of them all. If you're going to buy any of the ones that I'm talking about, I highly recommend this one. This is Cricket. This is what I have on my eyelids right now. Oh, it's just so beautiful. It's like this purple. In some lighting, it could be purple. It has a gold sparkle in it. It could be gray, and it's just the craziest thing ever. Look how metallic that is. Like, that's insane. It's good stuff though. The metallics and everything blend. Oh wait, what? Yeah, this is a metallic. Blends beautifully, seamless. I mean, it's just perfect. I will tell you how I like to apply them in a second once I finish this last one. I also have Dare. This is, it's a purple with pink, purple, blue, silver sparkles in it. It's intense. It is gorgeous, though it's coming up a lot more blue on camera. It's not blue whatsoever, but the shade is gorgeous. It's definitely a statement, but it is stunning. Okay, so how I like to apply these. So the matte ones, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of them. I haven't found a brush that applies them amazingly and blends them amazingly. But if you have a recommendation, if you have used their matte ones and you have a brush that blends it good, please let everyone know down below in the comments. But the metallic ones, honestly, I like applying them with my finger. They're just way more intense. Now, if you're not like a, oh, I hate putting my fingers into stuff kind of girl, you can use a synthetic brush, which I'll try and link some synthetic brushes that people recommend for these shadows, if I can find any. But honestly, my favorite way is with my finger. It just puts on the most pigmentation. It blends it good. It's just amazing. Or my finger doesn't blend it good, but you know what I mean. So those are the shadows. And I also want to mention, when you get, I'm sorry I'm all over the place, there's just so much to talk about. When you, alright guys, so my camera died, if I look any different or anything. I was going to show you though, I think, it's been like 20 or 30 minutes now. I was going to show you though, when you get your package, they send, I think, whatever you order, they send you a little card on tips and tricks or like stuff about that product. So it has like for maximum, this for the shadows, for maximum coverage to blend when finished. So it just has really good tips on there. And then they also write you a handwritten note. Hopefully they still do this. This was a while ago, but yeah, I also have a lippy stick and lippy pencil one. I also have their cheek products and then another note when I ordered the second time. So that's really nice. I really like that about companies where they try to, you know, I don't know. But yeah, I love the shadows. It's just the matte ones are kind of hard to blend. I just haven't quite figured them out yet. Okay, let's get on to the lippy sticks. So I have 4 of those. The one I'm wearing right now, which is actually, I have a gloss on top of it because it is a matte finish, but I didn't want to go matte. So they have 80 shades and counting. Their finishes are satin, cream, glossy, hyper glossy, matte, and pearlized. They might have more as well. Now their lippy pencils, which I don't own because again I'm not the biggest fan of lining my lips, they have 54 and counting. All of their finishes are matte, and almost every lipstick has a matching lippy pencil. I'm trying to say lipstick and lip pencil because that's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. So the one that I'm wearing right now is Westie. It is a glossy finish. I love the packaging on this. It has that like lip liner, sort of, you know, skinny but not jumbo, like a jumbo pencil, and has that little bit of a point. It's just so easy to put it on your lips. I really like it. This is this is a matte finish. I had chapped lips today. I would have honestly kept it matte if I didn't. So if you have chapped lips, this is, sorry, moving. This is going to cling to your dry patches. Any matte lipstick is like that, at least on me. I always have to put a gloss over it if I have chapped lips that day. But it's a beautiful color. It's like a pinky purple. It's stunning. And then the next one I have is Bound, which is a glossy finish. Is honestly very, very similar to Westie. You absolutely do not need both. This one's just glossy, the other one's matte. Now this one kind of applies strange on me. It's kind of thick, and I feel like it doesn't, I don't know, I just can't explain it, but I'm just not the biggest fan of this formula. sorry, geez, but it is a gorgeous color. I just have to work with it a bit, and my lips have to be like perfect that day in order for it to look good. And then I also have Fetch, which is a satin finish. This is one of my favorites. It is a super, not super bright, but it's a pretty bright pink shade. It is perfect for summer and spring. Like seriously, this is like the perfect summer shade. So I recommend, if you're gonna get any of the ones I just mentioned, get this one. Next one, or last one, is Lumiere, which is a matte finish. This is actually a collaboration with Colourpop from Kathleen Lights here on YouTube. They have a ton of collaborations with big YouTubers. But this one is, it's very similar if you have the Maybelline, one of their creamy matte lipsticks. I can't think of the name now. Touch of Spice? Yeah, it's Touch of Spice. It's very similar to that. It's like that mauve-y purple pink shade. It is gorgeous though. This one is probably the best formula. I don't know why, but it's just a little bit different than any of the other ones. Now let's get on to their blushes. So this is the packaging of their blushes. Gorgeous. They have 25 shades of blushes. Their finishes, or I'm counting. Their finishes are matte, satin, and pearlized. Now I'm just going to talk about highlighters and bronzers just because I don't own them right now. So the highlighters, they have 15 shades. Their finishes are pearlized. And bronzers, they have 6 shades. And their finishes are matte and satin. So the blushes. The first one I have is Between the Sheets. It is a matte finish. It's honestly, it's quite warm. If I seen this in person, I probably wouldn't have gotten it, but I'm so glad I did. It's a gorgeous, just like warm blush. It's gonna be perfect for summer. It's that kind of blush that's perfect for when you don't want to put bronzer on, but you still want that bronzer feel, you know? Does that make sense? Well, it's gorgeous, okay? It's gorgeous. Next one is one of my favorites. I'm going to tell you how I like to apply these as well at the end. This one is Mochi. Or Mochi, however you want to say it, girl. This is a matte finish. This one is stunning. Again, if I seen this in person, I totally would not have bought this. It's way too like bright looking in the pan. It's a very bright pink. My favorite way to wear this particular one is when I have minimal makeup on, just like concealer, mascara, a lip product. Pop this on the cheeks. It's gorgeous. Now the one I'm wearing on my cheeks right now, which you guys know I like to go kind of subtle with my cheek products, so you probably can't tell that much, but this is gorgeous. This is Prenup, which is a satin finish. Now this one has glitter in it, but when you put on your cheeks, you can't see the glitter whatsoever. And oh, by the way, again, these blushes have that same, can you see the dents I'm making? Have the same texture as the eyeshadows, but the matte shades and even the satin ones are super easy to blend, at least with the brush that I use. So this one has sparkle in it. It's kind of like a mauve purple. It's just really, really good, guys. You will see in the close-up. I'm just not gonna explaining stuff. So the brushes that I like to use with the blushes is, this is the first one that I tried. I find that foundation brushes apply them amazingly. So this is the Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. It's a little bit smaller than the next one I'm going to show you, and it's what I was using in the beginning, but I seriously love this one so much more because it's a little bit bigger, so it's just easier to apply with this one. But this one's still just as good, and you can get it at the drugstore. or in, well, some drugstores. Okay, this is the Sigma F80, which I do not like for foundation whatsoever. I'm way too dry to use a brush for foundation, but I just tap it right here. Like I just go into the product just like this, and I just tap, and it blends out itself. It's just gorgeous. By the way, that Prenup one, the one that has glitter in it, you can't see it on your face, but it gives you that beautiful natural sheen. These look so natural on the cheeks, especially the matte one, like I was talking about, Mochi. I love wearing it when I have like barely any makeup on. It just makes me look flushed, and again, just it's so natural. My least favorite out of all three that I have is Between the Sheets, but it is a beautiful shade still. So if you are wondering, their products are cruelty free, so they don't test on animals if that's a big thing for you. I think that's all I have to say, guys. I hope this video was informative. I hope I wasn't talking too fast as well. Just overall, I think you can tell that I really like their products. My favorite product from them that I've at least tried is definitely their blushes. I wear these all the time. I just love them. They're perfect in every way possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye! Alright guys, so as you can see, I already have one eye done, and we're just going to go ahead and do the other eye. Well, I only have the top of the eye done. So what I did off camera is I applied my Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer, and then on top of that I applied my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair. And then I'm using the Tarte lip palette for all of my shadows except for one, but I took Supermom, which is a pink cream color, and I set my entire eyelid. I'm taking Wander from the palette, which is a neutral brown, with the LA Colors Professional Eyeshadow Blender brush, and I'm using this as a transition shade. I'm then going to go into this gray color, which I think is called Power Play, I'm not sure. But this is going a little bit above my crease and just a little bit under Wander. So I'm not putting it everywhere, I'm trying to be a little bit more precise than what I was with the first shadow. Now for the star, Colourpop Cricket. This thing is amazing, guys. The color is so good. And honestly, you can go bold with this eye look or just, you know, use it for everyday look. So I like to apply these with my fingers, and one thing I didn't mention in the review part is they are cream, so they can dry out. So when you are applying it or anything, don't keep it open. Put the lid on. You don't have to screw it, but just put it on so that no air gets into the product. And then I'm going to take a E25, and I'm going to take Best Friend from the palette. I'm going to put a little bit on the outer corner of my eye. This is just to help blend everything. And I'm going to take a little, whatever's left over on the brush from that, and blend out the lid shade. Now I'm going to take a fluffier E25 by Sigma and take a little bit more of Best Friend, and that's going to further blend the lid shade. This is going to go into my crease and a little bit above, and then I'm going to take an E40 by Sigma to help blend everything out. I'm reapplying that Colourpop shadow because it got a little lost when we blended. As you can see, I like it a lot. Then I'm just going to take the E25 with just a little bit more of Best Friend and just help blend out that lid shade again. I'm then going to take Supermom and Caregiver, which Supermom is a pink beige, and then Caregiver is more pink. Well, it's a light pink. I'm going to use that as a brow bone highlight with my E60 by Sigma, and then I'm taking a baby wipe to clean up underneath my eye if any fallout came, which these shadows are great. You usually don't get any fallout. I'm then going to curl my lashes and apply CoverGirl Clump Crusher Mascara. Now, I'm sorry I didn't get the lower lash line on camera, but it wasn't that difficult. I just put some purple liner and blended it out with Best Friend. That's about it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that little eye tutorial. Thank you for watching. do weird stuff when I'm like turning off the camera. I don't know. So my freaking stupid cat. I was doing my makeup and look at what this damn cat did. She was sitting. Look, do you see that? Yeah. Yeah, I post cute pictures about her. Yeah, I know I do. She ain't cute. She's a little beast. Hello, everyone. Hello. My battery's gonna die. It's gonna die.